What is going on, internet friends? Hope you guys are doing absolutely sensational as per always. Before I even start this video, I've been really enjoying having these let's chats in the car because, as I've said many times, I really do enjoy driving when it's up to my discretion. Very key. When you do something that you want to do when you want to do it, it's a lot of fun. When you do something you like but you're forced to do it, it's a little less fun. But anyway, that's not the topic of discussion. Before I begin, this is not a subtweet at anyone. This isn't a let's chat because something has happened. This is a let's chat because I've had a lot on my mind, and this topic has been recurring. So for you guys, you wouldn't have been able to see, but I've had the past 2 to 3 weeks off because I filmed a lot of footage over the past month or something. And I've just been able to space it out nicely. It's something you learn the hard way when you've been doing this stuff every day, every week for 5 years. You kind of learn to plan these things. But I have had a lot of conversations about this topic over the years, and no one seems to give me a definitive answer, and here's why. So the topic of discussion for today is simply selfishness versus self-love. There's a lot of self-love, take care of yourself, positivity on social media and what have you, which is all well and good, but all that I can say is it's all self-love until you say no to the person who's preaching it. What do I mean by that? When you ask for advice from people, they are quick to tell you, no, you need to learn how to say no. You need to learn how to do for yourself and a little less for others, which is all well and good until they're the ones asking you for assistance, or they're the ones asking you for help and you say no to them. Then it's a case of being selfish. Now, if you know me, you know that I have a big problem with saying no to people. I don't know how to say no. I am a jack of all trades by force, and I would like to consider myself the plug, the extension cord, and the source of energy, which is very cool to say, and it's very cool to sometimes think wow, putting yourself in importance when deep down you know you're not that important. But it's all well and good until you run out of energy. It's all well and good until you realize that shit, my own life is falling apart and I need to take care of myself. But, and here's the funny thing about life, when it rains, it pours. When you need to take care of yourself, that's when other people need you the most. That's when work needs you the most. That's when your academics need you the most. That's when your family needs you the most. And for someone like me, that's a big problem because I really don't know how to stop. I have an addictive personality, and I'm addicted to being busy. I'm addicted to being busy, feeling important. I'm addicted to just that type of thing, and that's a huge contributing factor as to why I don't drink. A lot of people ask me, why don't you drink alcohol? Why don't you this and that? My personality is too addictive. If I do it once, I'll do it every single week of my life, or every single day, scary enough. And that is not a position I can put myself in. So I'd rather be addicted to good things, but all good things need to be done in moderation. I don't know. What, in terms of this topic, a big thing that I go through each and every day is, where do I personally, because everyone has a line. Everyone has a line, and that's why the answer to this question is so subjective from person to person. Everyone has their line, and everyone has, this is selfish and this is not. This is selfish and this is not. This is selfish and this is not. And for me, I need to determine that for myself. And the biggest mistake I've made over the years is letting other people determine that line for me, because that line is only convenient when it suits them. As in, a lot of people have told me, no, you need to take time out, but can you also help me with X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z? And again, there's no way of saying it sincerely without it sounding condescending. It's not directed at anyone. It's a theme of life. We're human beings. I do it all the time where I tell someone, you need to just chill, but can you also? You need to chill, but can you also? And Another problem is that I get my energy from being alone. I'm a very energetic person when I'm with people, but I get most of my energy when I'm alone. I'm an introverted extrovert, or an extroverted introvert, however you want to put it. And what I mean by that is I love people. I love being around people. I love conversing with people, associating with people. I'm a people's person, and call me a people's pleaser, call me a suck up, call me whatever you want to call me. I really do enjoy being with people and like seeing people succeed and helping people succeed. I get great thrills out of helping people. The amount of times I will help someone knowing I'm not getting anything back, it is what it is. But at the same time, I recuperate all of my energy from being alone, from sitting in a room or doing something that I want to do. Being able to just do what I want to do, not even just like physically just sitting and doing nothing. It can be as simple as going for a drive alone, listening to music or not listening, just being alone. Just like being able to do alone. That's a big factor for me, and that's a big thing. And that's a huge problem, like I said, when you have opened yourself up and made yourself, like this isn't a pity party, this is my own doing. It gets worse when you yourself have opened you up to being everyone's like pillar to lean on. Then who do you yourself lean on? You know, who do superheroes go to when they need to be saved? And I'm definitely not a superhero. It's just that these metaphors are the only way I know how to describe this whole thing. And I guess for me, this little Let's Chat is just like a stream of consciousness. Like, I don't know where to go. There is no resolution. There's not going to be an answer at the end of this video because I don't have one. Maybe you guys do. Drop it in the comments down below. Share this video. Get that subscriber count up. Also subscribe to TFG. Subscribe to Tavus. Do the things. You see, even when I'm trying to discuss myself, I'm actually trying to just hype other people up. And it's like a subconscious thing, like that wasn't even planned. That was just me speaking out loud. And it irritates me. It actually does. Because my life feels like it's in shambles. And I don't know how to deal with it because I'm too busy dealing with like how other people are going to react to me dealing with my own life. And to be honest with you, there comes a point where you have to just stop caring. You have to stop caring about worrying about how other people are going to take you dealing with your own shunders. I have a lot of shit going on. I don't want to lie. Everyone has a lot of shit going on. Everyone does. Not just me, you, the person watching this. Your neighbor next door has a lot of shit going on. But we all deal with it differently. And I just need time to learn how to deal with my own shunders. And I don't know what that means. I don't know how that's going to work out in the long term. But all I know is that I need to deal with it. Having said that, I also don't know how to take time off from working and making my mind race because there's expectations that TSH has to succeed because that's all he's ever wanted. And if I fail, then I'm the biggest failure and I feel like I'm gonna die. But, internet friends, maybe you have the answers. Maybe you know better than I what the fudge is going through my mind. What am I thinking? How do I deal? What's going on? Where do you draw the line between self-love and being selfish? You tell me, because right now I have no idea. But until we figure it out, this has been another episode of Let's Chat. I hope I've made you guys think a little. Tell me how you deal with these things. How do you deal with the shambolic state of being? Or maybe I'm the only one with this shambolic state of being. I don't know. That's actually a good way to end this. I don't know. Internet friends, until next time, follow me on the socials of media, slide in my DMs, tell me what's going on, tell me what you think about this whole thing, because maybe I'm just talking nonsense and life isn't as bad as it seems. And I understand that life isn't as bad as it seems. I have a roof over my head, I'm driving a car, I'm very blessed. Not saying I'm not very blessed, but I'm just saying things may seem good from afar, but things are far from good. And I tell anyone and everyone that I come in contact with, don't judge people off of what you see from afar, because that stuff is, yeah. Anyway, until next time, follow me on the socials of media. Slide in my DMs, like, subscribe. Until next time, remember to love life and all the people in it be living.
I can see your face in the distance again.